We're still alive.
Oh, God.
Trent, was that you? What the hell did you do?
Did you hear somebody say bollocks?
Yeah, I did.
There's somebody else in here.
Well, possibility that there may actually be 3 of us? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Please, no more mulled wine.
Oh, popcorn.
Oh. Well, it's not mulled wine.
What is that?
Do you think it might be blood? It's a bit light for blood, though.
Is there something you're not telling me? Do you have a secret first?
Well, only after dark.
Okay, then.
It's some kind of fizzy raspberry.
Okay.
I'm detecting a distinct lack of alcohol.
Oh, dear. Did you do something wrong?
Probably complaining about the mulled wine.
Yeah, that might do it.
Oh, great, I'm being punished. Oh, cheers. Doors open. Don't move. Okay, well, we should do something.
Yeah.
What
What was that?
I don't know. You were saying that there's somebody else in here? Do you think it's the mole man?
Oh, no. Okay.
Well, he's your friend. He let you in.
Who?
Shane?
What?
Were you doing it? Where'd all this come from?
Am I doing it?
Well, yeah, that's what we want to know.
No, really, what are you doing here?
I don't know.
Well, would you like to come out of the closet? Come,
Okay,
please.
let's-
Just human contact. We haven't
Make
seen,
room. Make room.
We haven't seen anyone in like 5 months.
Something like that.
Come,
Anyway.
come, sit. Popcorn. Well, welcome. I think is probably appropriate.
Hello?
Hello.
Where am I?
We were hoping that you could tell us.
I've got no clue.
Okay.
He looks as disturbed as we do, which is a good thing because that means that you're not behind it. We don't know. We've been stuck here for a while.
Behind what?
Behind being stuck here, we've not been able to leave. It's like the curtains over there. They're there, but they're not there.
Kind of painted on. It's a bit weird.
What was the last thing you remember?
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's Trent. We think. Ooh, look at that.
Oh. That's new. That wasn't there before.
No, that was in the cupboard before. Just before everything went black last time.
Oh, God, yeah.
I don't remember that being in the cupboard.
Do you want to try and tell us what? No, he's not going to tell us anything, is he?
He never says anything. Oh, beer.
Mushrooms.
Shrooms.
Well,
That would explain a lot.
It would actually.
it would.
So hang on a minute. If he got in, does that mean we can get out?
I'll have to give it a try at some point.
When do I get home?
Make yourself comfortable. You're last in line for the toilet and the shower.
Yeah, your guess is as good as ours, buddy. We've been here for a while.
We
Thing
have.
I remember was sitting at home.
Were you thinking about us at the time?
No, I was watching episodes of Buffy. Doppelgangland.
So you're not. You're not a doppelganger of Shane.
No?
listening.
Oatmeal.
At which point I'm going to say hello, everybody at home, and welcome back to Maybe Movies. We hope you all had a brilliant new year. And as you can see, we are joined this month by our good friend, Shane Smith, of All You Need Is Blood fame, the podcast on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, which goes out every week or every
Every 2 weeks. SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, Spotify, all of that stuff.
The full Monty. Okay.
who is here to discuss theoretical movies with us. As I said, I hope everybody had a brilliant new year insofar as possible under our new regime again, and yay, Brexit!
Yay.
That pretty much sums it up. So, I don't know. I mean, I think I did shout outs last time to all of our usual friends.
Yes, I think so.
So I think we can plunge straight into whatever it is we're going to try and find to fill up our time this month. It's either this or, as I said, taking it in turns for the bathroom. That's about all there is to do here.
There aren't a lot of options, I'm afraid.
But we do get provided with liquids and popcorn.
Oh, I have a teapot.
Yeah, stuff just appears.
A cup of tea.
So what do you need?
Well, I didn't make a cup of tea, and I'm pretty sure he didn't make a cup of tea.
I didn't make it. It was just sat there.
Yeah, exactly. It just appears.
Did you make it?
Did you?
Well, maybe not. It's how what's the word? How enigmatic of you.
Yes. Yes, he is an enigma.
Yes, that is true.
But what to do to occupy the time?
Well, I think having had a few seconds to think about it, all I would say is our situation could be worse. We could be trapped on the 30th floor of Nakatomi Towers.
Ooh.
That would put a cramp on your plans.
That
It
would. It would. It could mess with your holiday plans, certainly.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I know Christmas technically has been and gone, but
Definitely screw up plans for your weekend.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But still, it's kind of still holiday-ish, season-ish. And who cares?
Exactly.
Who needs a good reason to actually do that? Die Hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm bringing to the table.
Well, all right, okay. So we're going to need something interesting. It's a cop movie, but it's different from a usual cop movie.
Something set in the future.
Yeah, that could work.
What space cop?
Or Time Cop.
Oh yeah.
Robocop.
Yeah, I like that.
I can see that.
Yep, that's
I
got
think-
possibilities.
Yakatomi Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas party. Robocop turns up. To deal with Hans Gruber.
Ooh, how are we going to... So are we going to do this? Well, it depends. We could do it that way, or we could do it... that... that John McClane is RoboCop.
Ooh, that'd be freaky.
Yeah, so it would be John McClane in RoboCop. Gets taken out by Clarence Bodica and then becomes RoboCop, and it's Murphy going to Nakatomi Towers to visit. So this is the first question. If we're doing it that way,
Yeah.
are we just swapping? Because I mean, they're both essentially like buddy cop movies, aren't they? So if we're doing, so we take John McClane and Al Powell
All right.
and put them in RoboCop, and then you take
Was it Nancy Lewis?
Lewis, I can't remember.
Nancy Allen.
Nancy Allen.
Sorry, it's Nancy Allen's the actress.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah, I'm sorry. I always get to do that. Mix the characters in there.
So Lewis and Murphy in RoboCop in Die Hard.
Okay.
But if we're doing it that way, the other question that I've got about this is, what do we do about Holly? Because she's such an important character. I mean, I know when we've done stuff like this before, as I said with the first one that we did, it was Daniel LaRusso and his mum, and likewise it was the Emerson family. It was all three, Sam, Michael, and their mum, in the Karate Kid film. So, but Holly has such a big part to play in this, and I don't remember knowing that much about Murphy's wife.
No, there's almost nothing. It's just a couple of little flashback memories, isn't it?
Yeah. So
She's not really developed as a character at all.
Would we be stretching it too far then to try and shoehorn her into the role that Holly plays in Die Hard? So, or do we just say that Murphy is married to Holly?
That could work.
Yeah, I think that does, because you're right. Because otherwise, we'd have to invent an entire personality and backstory for the wife from RoboCop to.
Both strong female characters, but they're quite feisty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I could see Holly kicking some serious ass.
Yeah.
Die Hard. Especially on the plane. That was water.
It's Die Hard 2.
The bit with the reporter on the plane is
Oh, is
hard
it?
too.
Yeah.
She does punch him.
She does punch him at the end of the film, but that's the bit on the plane
in the
is
first movie.
it's Die Hard 2.
So does that mean RoboCop's catchphrase becomes "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker"? Sorry, but I couldn't help it.
It would have to be, yeah.
But with John McClane, it would be, you've got 20 seconds to comply.
No, that's it.
That's the 209, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, the 209 is 20 seconds to comply.
How am I confused? I'm really confused.
RoboCop's original catchphrase was "Dead or alive, you're coming with me." And it was the his kid watched the laser blaster or whatever the TV show was.
It's understandable that you're confused. As far as we can figure out, you may have just stepped through from another reality.
that can discombobulate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
It'll settle down. You after a few months.
You'll be just like us.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yes, with good reason. We've got a little bit stir crazy in here. But we're happy then with the two films.
Oh yeah, I'm totally happy with the two films. So we're going to take McClane and Al and put them into RoboCop world, and Lewis and Murphy
are in Die Hard.
In Die Hard. So Lewis is the
cop
outside.
Who's the cop outside?
Yeah.
Murphy's going to visit his wife Holly, who's again because it still works because you can still be using her.
But instead of coming from New York, he's coming from. No, he's not.
Chicago, isn't it?
Detroit.
Detroit. Yeah.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Chicago, Detroit.
Yeah.
Oh,
the people in Chicago are going to want to murder you right now. I'm sure of that.
Would be the first time. Hello, podcast.
Do you know? Is anyone on the podcast? Is anyone in Chicago?
Yeah, actually, one of my co-hosts.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
You can explain that one away then, too.
Well, he always talks about not being dead whenever he joins us, so I guess that's kind of lucky. Since it has quite a high murder rate.
I did forget about that. There is the South Side, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Although it would be stranger if he was dead and he joined you.
Pretty sporry for a corpse, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Speech.
But the thing is, if he was dead, how would you know? He's on the internet.
There's another voice on the internet.
It's just voices coming from the ether.
Yeah, through Skype.
Let's then have a look at acts. Let's kind of figure those out now.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I mean, obviously, the acts for Die Hard are pretty straightforward. At least certainly the first act. Because obviously, when the terrorists arrive...
As soon as they step in and start shooting.
That's Act 2, isn't it? Yes, because everything's changed. Exactly where Act 3 would begin.
See, I would have said when he blows up the building, when he drops pushes the chair down the lift shaft. Because everything raises up there, because the entire building blows out.
Oh, yeah. And that's when the FBI turn up and everything else, and the plan start. Yeah, I suppose that would be... I mean, got any objections?
No.
I mean, RoboCop, again... Is it when the first time he goes on patrol? You think? Like when they actually let him out at the police department, he goes out on patrol, doesn't he? They've had him for a while, but then they'd actually send him out.
It's pretty quick up until the point when he gets killed, isn't it?
Fairly, yeah. A lot of these movies we've had recently have had very short first acts.
Yeah.
Does get a bit of a kicking, doesn't he?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Sorry. They're spider elephants, apparently.
What?
They're elephants that can walk around on the ceiling.
Why did nobody tell me that?
Because we just thought it would be better if you discovered it on your own.
They don't come out very
Thanks
often.
for that. Thanks for those nightmares.
You never see them. They're just.
That's besides the point, is knowing that they're there.
We've just learned not to talk about it too much.
Yeah. It's all right. More often than not, they're asleep. We've yet to see a trunk reach down to try and reach in.
I would be through that wall.
I'll be back through there.
It's probably the safest place at the moment. Yeah, so that would make sense, I think. When you so you think the whole bit with them getting him up and running,
Yeah.
would all still be part of Act 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would say, I'm tempted to say that after he's been home would be the end of Act 2. It's a while since I've seen it, but I think when he goes home and sees all the trappings of his former life, when he puts his fist through the TV screen, I thought that might be a...
See, I always thought it was when he tries to arrest what's-his-face. The guy at Omnicorp, and the secret protocol kicks in. Because that's then he goes on the run.
Yes. Yeah, yes, of course, I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, that would make more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you were right, it's close to it, that bit when he's punching, because that's like his emotional arc in the second act.
Which then drives him to go to try and get
OCP
and then it's from there that that would make sense. Okay. Cool. So next we have to hope that the powers that be deliver the appropriate movies so we can revisit them before we start.
I definitely need to remind myself of a few details.
And we just need to decide which one we want to look at first. So as our guest, which new version or which new film would you like to look at first?
I'm thinking RoboCop.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay. So, again, just as a reminder, what we generally tend to do is, so we divide it into acts.
Yeah.
We will look at, look at a couple of scenes each within each act that you like and how you would imagine that they would go with a different character in that thing. We kind of touch on as much of them as much of the film as we can. So again, the scenes that you look at can be as long or as short as you like.
Right.
And again, we try and allow at least one honorary mention, so it could be just a throwaway scene that you think actually might be a nice moment with this character instead of the original character.
Yeah, because I'm currently thinking that you can embellish on certain character traits, and obviously certain scenes where you just embellish what could happen. Like
we do, we have done.
We do that, and that's. I mean, like, you might pick the scene because you think it's going to be really different and you want to talk about how it's to be different, or you just think this version of it would be really cool and you might want to talk about it because it's just really cool.
So I'm just thinking of like RoboCop climbing through Yakatomi Towers and just laying waste to everything.
What was I going to say? I was going to say something and now it's gone.
You. I'm sure it'll come back.
Yes. I just remembered I just said Yakatomi.
I didn't even notice.
That's terrible.
It is.
That's confusion.
Okay, so we'll start with. That's what I was going to say. So I tend to have a play around with the titles of the new films as well. So I'm assuming that this time, then, I was thinking about this.
It's a hard one. One of the movies is a one-word title.
Well, no, because it could be Robo Hard and Die Cop.
Just for the silliness of the titles alone, I have to agree.
Yeah.
Sorry, Robo Hard just takes me off to a dark place. A very, very dark place. A very dark place called Pornhub.
Yeah. Dear, that is not a shout out to Pornhub.
No, it's not.
It's not, no. Dry rub.
Dry rub.
So, yeah. So
okay.
Next time we get together, we'll discuss Acts 1 and 2 of RoboCop. And then the second one is third act of RoboCop and the first act of Die Hard. And then we'll finish off
the final two acts.
So if you pick two scenes for each act that you kind of like or you want to do something with, you think will be interesting, that's the way to go with it.
Brilliant. So, short and sweet.
Excellent.
So, we have our setup for this month. Again, as always, thank you for joining us. And we will see you same time next week, if our mysterious overlords and masters allow.
I'm going to try and vacate the premises by that exit there again.
Good luck.
Yes. We'll see how.
You'll still be here. Take care.
GTFN.
It's all green.
Ba 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 ba.